All right, late breaking news. You got to take it with a grain of salt every time you see it on the interwebs. But I tried it myself, and sure enough, Apple thinks Trump is a racist. Welcome to End of the News. I'm your host, Mike Russell. Appreciate you hanging out with us, and it's great to have you here. So let's get to what I saw today. Now, I saw it from Alex Jones, so I'm like, no, this is not true at all. Sure, Schnitzel, it's true. Just days after the CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, went to the White House to make nice with the president of the United States and offer a $500 billion apology. $500 billion investment in the United States. It's pretty easy for a company worth $3.5 trillion. A $500 billion investment in the United States. iPhone went and started acting a fool. This was a lot like the Amazon devices when you asked them who was going to win the election or tell us about the candidates of the election and gave this fawning Kamala Harris speech. And then you ask about Donald Trump and it says, oh, no, you asked, yes, will Kamala Harris be the next president of the United States? And they said she will be the first, blah, 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 blah. And then you said, will Donald Trump be the next president of the United States? And the Amazon device would say, we don't comment on political stuff. So here's what happened. And again, I saw this on a questionable site sometimes. And so I decided to check it myself. iPhone has acted a fool here. If you use voice to text, by the way, stop it. If you use voice to text, just stop it. Your text don't make any sense. None of it makes sense. I have to get a talk to text decoder ring out and find out what the hell you were trying to say to me. Anyway, if you were to use voice to text and you say the word racist, it populates the word Trump and then auto-corrects itself back to racist. I did it several times. I don't know who Renaud is, but that was one of the three options, essentially. It was either Renaud, Trump, or, ready for this? I'm not kidding, you. You say racist, and it says you, and goes back to racist. Do you believe me? I decided to just pull up the first text, and it was me. Paul Giha was our social media guy for a couple of years when Rob and I were on at iHeart. And so he just got married. I saw it online. I'm like, whoa, bro, what's happening? Congratulations, right? Decided to send him a text. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm here, so I will say I will try to say the words here. So I get to my buddy Paul. I said, congratulations. He's haha, thanks, man. So what I do here is I go to right here to voice to text. I hit the button, right? Hit the button, and all I do is say the word racist. This is what happens. Did you catch that? Trump. Racist. Trump, racist. Okay, here we go. Voice to text. Trump, racist. I mean, I get it that somebody is going to be fired at Apple, and somebody definitely needs to be fired at Apple, because as we go through it, and I don't mean to show you all my stuff I got going on here, but this is a text to mom. I decided to try that as well, right? No, it was Carol Royce. Try to text mom. Now I'm going to try the same thing. I'm going to see if it was different on different things I was texting, right? Because, of course, it's not going to say anything bad if I'm saying the word racist to mom. It should just stop and say, dude, you don't talk to your mother that way. Anyway, so I said racist, and that Renault thing came up. But check this out. Ready for this? So I'm like, what the heck is that? So I'm going to say the word racist again, talk to text into an iPhone. Here's what I got. Ready? This shocked me. Here we go. You? What do you mean, you? What do you mean? You? I'm not. No. This is not. No. That's the first one, and then we come back here. You, right? Damn. And then I'm offended, so I try it again. Hopefully, my mom's not getting these. And then I say racist, Trump, racist. Again, these are the things that you get all fired up about, and but you try it. You see it online. And this is something I encourage you to do. You guys see something online that you're like, no way, that's not happening. It sure Schnitzel, it did, just like the post I did during the election when I was asking about Kamala Harris, and it was saying she was going to be the next president of the United States. And where's my YouTube show? I don't know, Alfred. Where the hell is my YouTube show? Seems like Greg's on there. Rhonda's on there. It's somewhere around there. Anyway, so that is I'm going to see how this plays out, because I'm calling the White House. I mean, the White House should be calling Apple like toot sweet and saying, y'all want to fix this? Because this is not good. And actually, as a matter of fact, I'd like to know who's saying that. I'd like to know who typed that in. I'd really like to know who programmed. That had to be programmed in. That if you say racist, and it's not fixed yet, let's do it in real time. Let's do it in real time here. So I will. So I don't scare anybody. That I don't want to scare anybody. So let me do someone I know really won't care, and he's a flaming liberal too. So if I call him a racist, it'll start a fight. Really, is all it will do. But let me go hit voice to text here. Racist. Oh, didn't work. Racist. Racist. Interesting. Did not happen. But that is, you want to put your tinfoil hat on. That's when I was texting my liberal buddy. So maybe you can't do it to liberals. Maybe you can't do it to liberals. Let me do it. Let me go back to Ma's. Let me go back to Ma's text here. Let me try it again. Racist. Yep. Trump racist. That's exactly what it says right there. Unbelievable. It's not fixed. So this has to be actually engraved, just programmed into an iPhone. It's in there. It's baked in. Because the thing with Amazon, they fixed it like that. There was, I posted it, and there were several other people already posting. It's how I found it. And they fixed it. That minute. My dang camera in this show, I'm telling you, it is becoming a problemo. So we're going to try to fix that at sometime. Maybe we'll get into focus. Anyway, but that is that obviously is concerning, that it is actually in the iPhones, which should to the glee, to the chagrin of so many of the wackos that celebrate these kinds of things and actually think Donald Trump is a racist. The man who actually appointed a black woman the pardon czar in the White House, first ever. You're going to go around telling me who needs to get pardons. Primarily black and brown people, then put away by Kamala Harris. But yeah, go ahead. That's not a racist. But apparently, if you ask the iPhone, racist, they say. Let's get to more of today's news, shall we? Because this is pretty crazy. If you did not hear, every government official that's being audited right now by DOJ, every employee has received an email. A, return to work. B, can you just give me 5 bullet points on what you did last week? Very akin to the scene from Office Space when you got to meet with the Bobs. And one of the Bobs says, so what is it that you would say you do here? One of the easiest things you could possibly do is fill out a 5 bullet point section of an email saying, I had a conference call with this. This is what happened in there. I had a phone call with this. I went on a sales call with one of the salespeople. This happened, whatever it is. That is so corporate America. And people are revolting. People are losing they're quitting. Because if you don't, I'm not going to say it. They said basically you will be either fired or fired adjacent if you don't have this in by Friday. So, which is just, come on, you guys. Literally, it is announcing that you are a lazy government official who cannot justify their job at any point, cannot say, here's 5 things I did. 5 things? Yeah. Yeah, it's not that I was lazy, Bob. It's just that I don't care. Let me run a hypothetical by you. When I do mean hypothetical here. Oh my God, what a fantastic movie. Anywho, They couldn't get the new cover sheets on their TPS reports, so they have been either let go or put on a PIP, performance improvement plan, because they simply can't say what they did over the last week. Now, before I get to what happened today, let me share a personal story. I used to work for a very large Fortune 200 company. I did pretty high-level sales with them years and years ago, 20-some years ago. And we had these pipelines, and the pipelines forecasted out the next 90 days of your basically what you're projecting your sales will be. And we had absurd numbers, like $200,000-$300,000 pipelines, $400,000 pipelines. This we just make it up. We just put it, okay, I think this is what this is going to be. I think this is going to close, and I think we're going to get a contract on this and that. Then this new sales guy shows up. Sales vice president shows up. He's got a new plan. It's called he wanted it to be called the pipeline management system, which we lovingly called PMS. So his PMS, his pipeline management system, myself and my buddy Ron were the first. Ron's still with the company. We're the first to get up on the whiteboard. That's how back in the day this was, and break down our current pipeline management predictions in the new system. I think it took my pipeline from something like $350,000 to $17,000. It made me look like I was doing nothing. They actually moved it to PMP, prospect management program. So PMP instead of PMS, because PMS was too easy to make fun of. I got to tell you, I became an instant believer in that. Because, by the way, the $17,000 was a solid sales amount for the quarter. That was a solid sales amount. That was basically a little more over expectations. And what that means is you brought in contracts that would equal $17,000 a week in revenue for a 5-year period. So that's how you were based on. And so when mine went down to 17, my next quarter was at 17.2. Like, it worked. So when I saw this from Elon Musk, I thought, yeah, this is it's a good thing. It sucks at first because you've been sitting at home, you've been working at home, you haven't done jack and or squat, and you've been getting a government paycheck for years. And now you have to actually work. And I'm being sincere about this because I'll tell you this, the good employees that we want to give our tax dollars to aid in our governance functioning, we want them to be able, hey, here's exactly what I did. Turn it in by Friday, done. Everyone that didn't, bye. Goodbye. You are being paid with my tax dollars. I pay you. I hate that whole, I pay your salary. We, the people, pay your salary. We, the people, are why you have a job. And if you can't tell the people, we, the people, that you are doing your job, bye. There's the road. Head it. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. That's what I say. This is a wonderful move. Wonderful. It shows you the people that have no dedication to their job, the people that are walking off, people that are refusing to do it. They have no dedication to their job, or they're not qualified to do the job, or they haven't been doing their job. All three, the road. Tell me I'm wrong in that. Well, Mike, some people just don't feel comfortable. Nope. Sorry, you have a job. And me as your boss, I'm going to tell you, your job is this. You have to do this if you're comfortable or not. Bye. See ya. You don't need to be here. I was exceeding expectations. I appreciate that. I had more than enough flair. I had more than 13 pieces of flair. Man of the job. All right, what do you got here, Rhonda? Let's see what we got here. You say you work for a company, maybe write down everything you did. Yeah. What time? The company thing? Just me? Yeah. See, there's always a snake out there. So I'm not going to. Okay, I'm just going to say it was me. That's all I'm going to say because there's people that did. Yeah. Anyway, we had a Turkey Leg Tuesday. No, Turkey Leg Thursday because it was Taco Tuesday. We had Turkey Leg Thursday because we all had Disney passes. And we're all in Southern California doing sales. So we're like, let's meet up on Main Street, grab a turkey leg and just people watch and make fun of people. That's what we do. We celebrated the flexibility we had prior to Life 360 and all those things where people know exactly where you are all the time. We had places in certain spots like Disneyland where we knew it was dead silent. So if we got paged by our boss back in the pager days, when we got paged, we went to a quiet spot and we're like, yeah, I'm up in the office. Yeah, no, I'm in the car. Just got done with some sales calls. Yeah. And by the way, for the people that are working from home, if you are too stupid that you can't fake your way through what are 5 things that you did last week. If you can't fake your way through that, you're not qualified to do your job. Period. That's like my good friend Tim Forshey, who says, if you ever are faced with trial, especially he defends a lot of firearm cases. If you're ever faced with trial, plea quickly. And I said, that's dumb. What if I know that I was in the right? He goes, you might know you're in the right, but your fate is now in the hands of 12 people that were too stupid to get out of jury duty. Plea it is. Yeah. If you are too stupid to not be able to fake it through 5 things you did last week, hell, I can say anything. Unbelieving, believable. Like if I had a boss for this show and I'm the boss. So if I tell me, Mike, you got to give me 5 things that you did last week, I could put in like the 8 hours this day just on this one story about blah, 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 blah. I could make up anything. Alfred, let me tell you something, buddy. Like another friend of mine said, one of the first producers I worked with, producer Laura, one of the most beautiful women in the world. She said, if you cannot do your job drunk, you're not qualified to do your job. Yes, ma'am. Rob and I took that as a challenge, I think. Yes. Ron and Queen Bee are the boss. I'm not dumb. No. And Oz. Oz is the assistant producer today. He's out sunning. So, yes. Have him write down everything I did in a day, lasted a week. And then, in fact, yeah, doing much. Ooh, that's not good. Doing much of her stuff. Anyway, hey, listen, hold on. So I got to tell you this. I don't know if I should say this. I'm not going to say his name, but he is now one of 2 vice presidents of operations for a very, very big company. And he started there after college and worked his way up. He's to come up like 7 up, like George and Wheezy. This guy at the end of every day would send an email to the boss summarizing what happened that day. Maybe not maybe every few days, but he'd send it at 6:30. And damn it, if we got into those meetings and I heard that, not going to say his name, sent me an email at 6:30. I see he's been working, burning the midnight oil. It's a joke. It's a joke. His name's Ron. Ron, you're the vice president, dude. They can't fire you, dude. They're in the statute of limitations. That was 20 years ago. You're fine. Yes. And it's a Fortune 200 company. This is a big company. Little scammer. He was there on Turkey Lake Thursday. Yeah. We went and saw Anchorman when it was released in the theaters in the middle of the damn day. Hell yeah. But at least here's the deal. But at least we would have been able to make up the crap that we were supposed to be doing when we weren't doing it. I mean, that was the thing. I mean, especially in sales, you're making your numbers, whatever, dude, don't care. You're making your numbers. Great job. That's what you do. Keep making your numbers. You can make more money if you do this. Yeah, but I'm good doing what I'm doing. Fine, fantastic. Love this. All right. Cheering Chong. I'm sure it was Cheech and Chong. Or my summer vacation. First day I woke up and went to if I'm a boss, it's there you go. Fair. That's fair. That's totally fair. And if they say, why haven't you responded? I need 5 bullet points of why you're not responding to the emails. I can fake my way through that. I could say I had measles when I was 3, still dealing with the after effects. I have scoliosis. And sometimes I can't see the screen right because I'm like this. And I'd give you 5 bullet points why the hell I didn't respond to your email. I was dead at the time. Doesn't matter. Write something down. So I know I'm going on a tangent way off on this, but it's important because something is happening in Washington, D.C. today that is absolutely comedy. Comedy. If I just simply saw this and I didn't know what I know, I would think it's a joke. I think it's parody. It's not. Here we go. You're seeing this right? Illegally fired, so fired for not doing your TPS report there. And in limbo, how about that? And in limbo, federal employees, contractors, and other workers will meet to do their job search, build community, and share their stories with Senate offices and the media. Lunch provided to laid off feds. I'm not joking. I'll put this one there. Fired by him and fired up. Our job fair at join our job fair at Senate offices. Our numbers are growing. Come and demand that senators fight for us. No, this is funny. I want to see this. Okay, so it is funded by I think it's on the other one here. Fed workers at 25. It's the Fork Off Coalition. Fork Off Coalition is running this. So you can bring your resume to the senators, which will think that your resume is fantastic. It's been in there we go. You've been in government for your whole career. So like, wow, this person's qualified to do everything. Vice or Vox, one of the two, is running a sad piece. Get your violins out about federal workers and how hard it is going to be for them to find jobs, to find replacement jobs. Good. Welcome to the real world. These people are having to join. And the reason why they're saying illegally fired, the reason why, please understand, they might be correct. They might be. It wasn't the B, I don't think. No, it wasn't the B. Avalon B is fantastic. But the reason why they can say, whether they're correct or not, but at least not be too far out of the realm of possibility that somebody was illegally fired, is because there is legislation. There is a passed and signed by the president act that makes it damn near impossible to fire a federal agent. That's why on his way out, whoever was handling Joe Biden made a deal with one of the DC unions to make sure that these people can never be fired. There is actually backing that you cannot fire these people. And we're going to see, we're going to see if they can. Fine, fight it. That's great. But in the meantime, we're going to cover the government unions. Absolutely. It's absolutely absurd that a government would have a union. Do you all understand how stupid that is? That government employees would be able to unionize. Because when they negotiate, who are they negotiating against? You, me, we the people, the taxpayer. That's where they get the money to be paid. If they demand more anything, health care, pay, sick leave, vacation, whatever it is, they're negotiating against us. They're negotiating to take more taxpayer money. The fact that we have government unions is absurd. It's absolutely absurd. To do what? To make it harder for us to fire you if you're not doing a good job with what? Our money. That is absolutely obnoxious. It is absurd. It is lunacy, and it needs to end. Look, I've had family in unions. I've had an uncle that was the head of the tile setters union here in Arizona. I've got union backing, union blood. They had their time. We needed unions in this country. Needed. 100% needed unions in this country. They've been bastardized. They've been given too much power, and they have been given too much money, and they're in bed with Washington, D.C. Bye. It's time. It's time to clean house. Shouldn't the government who enforces workplace standards in the private sector not need unions? Amen to that. Yeah. Hey, can you imagine how hard it is to get fired from OSHA? Yeah, there's Bob. He's got a ladder stacked on top of a ladder, but I've seen him do it before, so he's good. He's good. He's good. You know, but we're OSHA. That's okay. He's fine. He's good. You go. You can't write him up. I mean, nowhere in the handbook does it say he can't stack a ladder on top of a ladder. Look at him up there. Damn, he's got to be 40 feet up there. Huh. Yeah, if he falls, he's screwed. But I mean, it's not in the handbook that you can't do it. Government. Oh my gosh, Alfred. Is it equally absurd? It is equally as absurd. And by the way, the standard right now, prior to Pete coming in, the standard in the military has been, okay, we'll just keep lowering the standard so people can pass the test. It's been bad. Now you're going to get me on a tangent. Yeah, like umpires unionizing as they disagree with their own home plate calls. Exactly. By the way, umpires in Major League Baseball make a lot of money. They're all millionaires. They work their way up. They start in Little League, go to high school, and start to, doing the school games and go to college. And you come up in Major League Baseball, and some are just absolutely atrocious. This is my show, so I can talk about it. The new challenge is interesting. I got to get the total rules on that, but I don't know if you guys have watched any spring training games so far, but I'm about to pop one on after the show. If a batter doesn't like the call, you just tap the top of your helmet, challenge it. And then it goes to the whole box. They call it the ABS, the automatic balls and strikes. So they go to that system, and if you can overturn it, or that's the final, that's the Supreme Court of pitches right there. I either go one way or the other. This hybrid is not, I don't like this hybrid thing. Just get it done. Just go to ABS then. That's fine. Just do that. Have a guy standing behind the catcher because, there might be a play at home. He's got to make the call. But then just go to it then. Make it happen. Yeah, I like the K-zone as well, but I mean, there's certain things that are that have to be tweaked, but I mean, just ask Elon, for the love of God. Elon, how do we get this right? And he'll go on some tangent about crap in physics and this and that and the other thing, and eventually come up with the idea for the right K-zone. Because, Altuve, you got to put that thing on the ground. Little punk. The fact that guy's still playing just drives me absolutely bonkers. Pete Rose isn't in the Hall of Fame, and Altuve is still playing. Okay. I'm going to get off the tangent. Can I give you guys a wonderful example of why you need to celebrate your Second Amendment right? And that I always encourage everyone in my circle, everyone in my tribe, my family, my loved ones, have a firearm to protect yourself in your home. But come on, the odds are, the people that say, come on, the odds are, the people it happens to. They all said that too. It's not going to happen to me. A lot of foul language about to come your way, but I want you to see this. A man is filming another man that just broke into his house looking for someone. The dude broke into the wrong house looking for someone. This is exactly why you start thinking about, even if you're not comfortable, start thinking about, do a little bit of research. Talk to some people you know. Take a couple classes and see if protecting yourself with a firearm is what you want to do. But I see things like this all the time, and I thank the Lord, me and my family are strapped.
I want my motherfucking money out.
This is not the right house. This is not the right house.
Yeah, look at the door. Big boy kicked it in. Get off the frame.
Who are you looking for? Who are you looking for?
Get out here now.
Who are you looking for?
Where are they?
They're right there. Look at the door frame is leaning up. Look at that thing. Yes.
Let's go.
Where is he?
I have
Who?
on video.
Who?
Where is
Your
he?
brother.
Your brother.
I don't have a brother. I don't have a
You
brother.
might be at the wrong house.
Who are you looking
No,
for?
we might be at the wrong house. How about that crap? She's holding on to the door and said, we might be at the wrong house. Can you believe this? I'm not being dirty Harry or some ass here, but that guy would be full of Leticillin by now. I would have had the wireless hole puncher ready, not my phone. I don't want to film me getting killed, right? Oh, but he died doing what he loved. No, I don't want to film that. I want to let the cops figure this out later. It's exactly what I want to do. This guy is filming, bro. No. You get that firearm, use command and control, or you just keep pulling that trigger until it goes click.
What's his name, Haley?
What's his name?
See? The fact that guy's pointing at me right now, I don't know what he's going to do. Who is he talking to out there? Is somebody coming in with a gun and he's pointing at me? Why are we going to ask questions? I mean, I can get pretty graphic right now, but there might be a time I ask questions, but it's going to be good for this dude. Tell you that much.
So sorry.
Hold on.
He hit my daughter with the car after
He hit my daughter with a fucking car.
We have been here
Did you hit my daughter with a car? Really? Dude.
the entire time. We have not left the house.
Hey, I'll pay for this. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Who are you?
I'll pay. Now it's I'm sorry. I'll pay for this. I'm sorry. So think about this. I mean, play this out. This dude now is remorseful. He's like, oh crap, dude. I'm really sorry, dude. I'll pay for that, which he's not going.
Looking for?
Come here. Come on. I'm sorry.
I'm not coming on.
Is that almost like
No.
jackass? You're lucky you're not
Stay
dead.
away, please. Who are you looking for? This is the wrong house. I'm sure.
I'll pay for it.
Okay. What's your name?
What's his name?
That guy needs to go to church this Sunday. He needs to be thanking the Lord that he's alive and that he didn't break into my damn house. I'm not trying to be, like I said, I'm not trying to be some dirty Harry. I practice for this crap. I am not going to, in any way, shape, fashion, or form, ask questions as to why you just knocked my door off the frame. I'm going to assume that you are here with nefarious intent, especially nefarious intent with any female that I have in the home, whether it be my niece, my daughter, my sister, my mother, or my girlfriend. You are not going to get through me to them. I'm not going to ask questions. Why are you here? Gee, why'd you just kick my door down, mister?
Wait.
We do not know anybody with that name.
Oh my God, you're at the wrong house. They said that he gave this address.
This is the wrong address.
I am so sorry.
We do not know anyone with that
You're
address.
so scared. He ran my
Why isn't the cops
daughter
there yet?
with the car.
Take money.
I don't want money. We just want you to leave.
Dude, just done a deal. How about that? Just hey, take off here, huh? You fix the door. Hey, sorry, I banged that down there, huh? Holy, you know, it's like Pulp Fiction. He's like, is your Aunt Jenny a millionaire? Well, Uncle Marsalis is. Keitel pulls out a big wad and just gives like 10 grand. Oh man, holy cows! This is
Take it. I'm sorry. Take it. I'm
He
sorry.
gave your address.
He gave me your address.
Well, I don't even live here.
okay. I know we can go through that all day, but here's the deal. My question is, I'm not you all know Blue Line. I got it. Y'all know I'm a fan of our local. Well, I'm a fan of Pinal County Sheriffs. There's questionable people here in my hood, but I'm a fan of law enforcement. Why aren't they there yet? What could have happened by the time you didn't hear any sirens, you didn't see any lights, you didn't see anything? What could have happened? Exactly. No, a damn time. That guy could have run through your entire house, ransacked the whole place, killed all you, done nefarious things above that. Telling you, man. I saw that video this morning and I just thought there's no better commercial for protecting yourself in your home than that. Literally, that guy did nothing nefarious. We say, Alfred, where do you live where you see this all the time? Not all the time. I've been in a couple of instances. I'm from Long Beach, California, if that helps you there. And I live in the West Valley, and I've lived in the West Valley for a long enough time. There's been pockets of the West Valley which haven't been the most upstanding. How about that? We'll put it that way. Yeah. I seriously wouldn't doubt if the home, that guy turns up on it. That guy turns up with a bum knee or something from kicking the door and then sues the guy. I wouldn't doubt that at all. Yeah, see, that's it. That's why you arm yourself too, my buddy. Yeah, that's right. Jeez Louise. Should have called the wolf. Don't chill them out. Tell them they'll be sending the wolf directly. Well, hell, yeah, I'm not allowed to say any of those words. At least not on my show. I'm not allowed to. But I can say paddy wagon. Put this guy in a paddy wagon. I'm not kidding. Just say get y'all caught up. I was told at a certain radio station that I couldn't say paddy wagon because it is insulting to Irishmen. I said, A, I'm an Irishman. B, we're not insulted by anything. We can say whatever the hell we want. It was back in the day where law enforcement was targeting Irish and they'd round them all up in a van and they called it a paddy wagon because they were making that was insulting towards my people. Dude, I'm mostly German. So do you want to know the insults to my people? Oh, jeez. Dan was in North Carolina with the Marines. That's always a good place to be. I'd call 911, got Phoenix. All right. They wanted to transfer me to Glendale, who told them I was Phoenix. I was like, oh my gosh. I was in the corner with a firearm. Good. That's how you had the first step right. I was in the corner with a firearm. Again, in those situations, and I'm not encouraging anyone to just open fire on somebody, but for me personally, if that happens, somebody kicks my door in, someone is strong and powerful to kick my door in off the frame. I'm not asking questions. I'm not. Y'all, I've been in a lot of fights. A lot. And the one that I got in where I had these two teeth, I had, yeah, my little Bugs Bunny teeth. Knocked out clean. These are fake implants. I knocked out clean with a headbutt to the mouth. When the cops came around, they had already gotten the guys. It was a house party fight. And my last day of high school, May 20th, 1993. And that was the last night. We were watching the final episode of Cheers. When the Tonight Show was there afterwards and they were on set and drinking their tails off with it. We thought it was funny. It was just a mellow. We were all just hanging out, having a good time. Somebody came and started causing business. Anyway, the cops were like, those guys were so jacked on whatever the hell they're jacked on right now. You guys probably could have shot them and they'd have kept coming. Just saying. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's a man. Alfred. Yeah. Dude, you just feel, even I have been a party to, not it wasn't my home, but it was a family member's home. They got robbed. And I don't know if there's much. There is, but that is probably one of the most violated feelings you could have. Like, you're not really worried about the stuff. You just feel violated. Like, what the hell? There was somebody else, another being, a nefarious being in this home, in my space, my domicile, taking my stuff. What were they doing? What was their, the energy of it all. Is it? Let's see. Oh, did you really? Dude. Yeah, I lost. Did you lose your teeth? Big shout out if anyone knows Greg Nakagawa. God love him. I hope he's still here. What a good dude. I'd love to reconnect with Greg Nakagawa. Because he found my teeth in the garden and he put them in milk. And when I got to the ER, the doctor said these things came out root and all. Whoever put these in milk was brilliant. The calcium saved the teeth. So we're going to go ahead and put them back in. And they did. One of the most painful experiences of my life. And so fast forward 15 years. I went to go get dental work and got an x-ray, and they're like, good thing you flossed, dude, because your gums are just holding on to that tooth right there. The root's gone. So the root dissolved. So then went and got implants. What a pain in the butt that was. Knocked out by a car that hit me. Woo! Brandon, we got to hang, dude. We are hard to kill. By the grace of God. So yeah. Anyway. But that's a wonderful reason, or at least an example of why you would stay strapped. Yeah, and a dog too is always good. Yeah. Yeah. Always good to have a dog. Oz is a good little dog. I mean, it's just if it might be a mild deterrent, especially his high pitched bark. I don't think it's going to scare anybody away. But I mean, you get like Boba and Django. They were just, whoa. I mean, it scares some people away. So get a dog if you're so inclined. Protect yourself with your Second Amendment right and go from there. All right, let's talk about this. This is wild. I know I bag on California quite a bit because it's easy. It's like I don't have Biden anymore. I don't have KJP. I almost forgot her name. She's so irrelevant, but she walks in history every day. Yeah, and then old Blondie showed up to show her how to do that job. But PG&E, Power, Gas, and Electric of California, PG&E, is being kind of getting a dressing down from the council, the town council here. I want you to listen to this here.
Some of this work could have been done earlier.
California Public Utilities Commission President Alice Reynolds in the hot seat in the state Senate.
And I don't feel like you answered my question.
Yeah, hey, listen, sister, we ain't playing anymore. You didn't answer my question.
Should we be shifting some of the burden to shareholders instead of putting it all on ratepayers?
Certainly open to, legislative, if the legislature has ideas on that.
They questioned her about California's largest investor-owned utility company, PG&E.
Investor-owned, mind you. Mm-hmm. Investor-owned.
And the 6 rate increases Reynolds and the CPUC approved in 2024.
Wait, what? Hold on, y'all. If you're pissing and moaning about your utility bill right now, if you are, I want you to hear that again.
CPUC approved in 2024.
How many?
6 rate increases. Reynolds and the CPUC approved in 2024.
So we're approving work for the utility, the work that the utility is requesting to do. It is paid for by ratepayers.
But what does PG&E's pay into this, or any of the other companies, when you're saying you're analyzing what they're paying into versus what a ratepayer is? Ratepayers are not a bank. I will say I'm deeply disappointed in the fact that ratepayers—
These are Democrats, too, dude. These are Democrats going after it. This is hot.
—are being treated like a endless bucket of money.
Reynolds did not directly respond to—
Wait, let the girl in the white speak. Hold on.
Many of these questions.
How do you feel when you see these massive profits that have been described by some of the utilities on the backs of massive increases that we keep passing on to ratepayers? What is that? Yeah. How do you square those?
Answer the question
in your own work.
So, I mean, I sometimes feel like we're the only ones trying to protect ratepayers. You should ask the question to PG&E, but if you're asking whether it's easy to see, whether it's easy to see rates going up.
They're a private company. It's their job to make a ton of money for their
right.
Yeah. How about this? Ready for this? Ready for this? I looked it up. I have it right here. I have the receipts. So the cool kids say. So let me pull it up here. I'm blown away. Ready for this? Oh, it's Pacific Gas and Electric. I apologize. The Pacific Gas and Electric Company saw over $500 million in profits. I ain't done. In the last 3 months. $2 billion annually profit. 6 rate increases in 2024. And there are people that live in the Inland Empire 2 hours away from the beach. And they live there just to live in California. It is the dumbest. I mean, y'all stay there because you keep voting that way. It's on you. But son of a biscuit, it made me not bitch too much about my $200 and something utility bill. Wow. Okay, so Rhonda got solar, yeah. Didn't sell near enough back to APS and had a negative bill since getting. Oh, nice. You've not had a negative bill since. That business. Holy cow, that business. Rob briefly got involved with, and I was doing some research and encouraged my little brother to never do business with this human being again. You can call him a human being. And it was through a fitness thing. It was it wasn't Rob trying to get any kind of shady. There's no way in hell I'd allow that to happen. I just want my little bro getting hurt. This guy runs one of the solar companies here in the Valley, and he is the most shady, shystery salesperson you could possibly imagine. His videos are very viral. He makes a lot of money on YouTube because he says stupid things like, if you don't have a six-pack, you can't work for me. And no, Brendan, I'm not talking about the IPAs. I'm talking, if you do not have a six-pack, you can't work for me, because if you can't take care of your body, you won't take care of the job you're doing that I'm paying you to do. He trains door knockers, people that will go door to door and sell solar. You can only imagine the shadiness that is that guy. Yes. Mm-hmm. They're making that much money. How about finish paying the people? Yeah, no. No, because Palisades, we should dig into Palisades this week. Yeah, I think we might dig into Palisades this week. Couple of hot mic things going on. Karen Bass, about knowing that this was going to happen. Hot mic, and Crenshaw, Representative Crenshaw, saying that he would kill Tucker Carlson if he met him, and he said, I'm not blanking kidding. With APS on equalizer plan. Oh, yeah, I know that. Yeah, let's say, had a huge credit when got solar 2 weeks after it went live. A component died. Oh, geez, Louise. Yeah, that's tough. Solar's tough. Just so too long in the grid style preemptive joke intercept. Oh my gosh. No, you have not been watching this. You have no. Why couldn't the Tesla have solar panel skin be flexible from the body? Yeah. Oh, Paradise. What Paradise? What you talking about? What you talking about? Oh, I thought you were talking about Palisades. I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm not wearing my glasses. You can't see anything. I can't see anything. And no, you haven't been watching the show too long. You need to keep watching the show. Yes. But thank God we don't live in California. How about that? I really don't know what's going to happen. I just do know that I look into Paradise too. I don't know not Palisades, Paradise. So let me look into what you're saying here. Hold on here. They're making so much money. Let's get back to it. I'm sorry, Gene. So finish paying the people of Paradise for the fire devastation. My daughter almost died in that. Damn, dude. And so, okay, I mean, what they're not paying them. I don't know a lot about the Paradise stuff, because they just meld one into the other, and they get a lot of news, and then it's gone. So not Palisades, Paradise. So help me out with that. Okay, the Paradise fire near Chino, got it. Oh, Chico, sorry, dang it. In 2018, 72 people died. Yeah, they don't care. That's why. It's not politically advantageous, is why they won't. Period. That's why look, and I'm going to say this too. I'll call the Trump administration out. They were in North Carolina right away when they took office. And have you heard anything from it since? They were like, oh, they've been turned. Oh, that's right. The Biden administration and FEMA and migrants and this and that. What happened? I saw y'all go out there. Tell me what happened. Gee, I'd love to know. I really would love to know. And what with Palisades, though, you are going to see some of the shadiest things you've ever seen in your life if you keep an eye on what's happening in Palisades. And I don't think they're going to do that. And obviously with Paradise, they're not they're as shady as can be. Geez, 72 people. Damn. Yeah. That's enough, Brendan. All right, good. I'm glad, Daniel. Thank you much. I appreciate that. It was PG&E cost. Holy, see? No, why? Why we got to pay it out? We are held harmless. We are immune to your lawsuits. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, you see, this is I do wear them. The problem is, guys, watch. This is why I don't wear the glasses on the show. This is why I don't. Guys, look. That looks stupid. Look at that. I have to have lights on my ugly face. I have to do this. I kind of do one of these little things so you kind of don't see what's going on here. And by the way, mine are camouflage, so you can't find them. You can just never find the damn things. All right, I'm getting out of here. You guys are amazing. We will do this again tomorrow at noon. I appreciate you hanging with us, and we'll have a little fun run at it tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll get some fallout from what happened here. Oh, I hope I find out. Oh, hopefully we find out. All right, y'all. You're amazing. We'll see you mañana at noon right here. And then